beautiful people. It's Saturday and you are listening to Sweet FM 98.5.
I be say I love you so, bet you tell me no, no, no. Make we go my bungalow, then we do re mi fa so. Baby oh, I go love you, make you no worry. Baby oh, if I give you belly, na me my gas. So baby give me that bum bum, give me that bum bum. Baby give me that bum 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 bum. Give me that bum bum bum. Baby give me that bum bum, give me that bum bum. Baby give me that bum 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 bum. Give me that bum bum bum. Angelina do me a telephone. Now you don't believe me. Ah baby je m'en fous. Ah baby je m'en fous. Now we Otina, Sokoto, Otina, Sokoto, Otina, Otina, Sokoto, Otina, Sokoto, Ale Otina, Sokoto, Otina, Sokoto, Otina, Sokoto, Otina, Sokoto. Bébé fais-moi cadeau, bébé donne-moi tout vas-y. Bébé be my Belinda, oh. Bébé donne-moi tout vas-y. Baby oh, I could love you, make you no worry. Baby oh, if I give you belly, now me my gas. So baby give me that bum bum, give me that bum bum. Baby give me that bum 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 bum. Give me that bum bum bum. Baby give me that bum bum, give me that bum bum. Baby give me that bum 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 bum. Give me that bum bum bum. Angelina do me a telephone. Now you don't believe me. Ah bébé je m'en fous. Ah bébé je m'en fous. Now we Otina, Sokoto, Otina, Sokoto, Otina, Otina, Sokoto, Otina, Sokoto, Ale Otina, Sokoto, Otina, Sokoto, Otina, Sokoto, Otina, Sokoto. Pass me the lighter. I want my boy girl. Sokoto, say a conto. Sokoto, say a conto, 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 conto. Sokoto, say a conto, conto, conto. Angelina, do me a telephone. Now you don't believe me. Ah bébé je m'en fous. Ah bébé je m'en fous. Now we Otina, Sokoto, Otina, Sokoto, Otina, Otina, Sokoto, Otina, Sokoto, Ale Otina, Sokoto, Otina, Sokoto, Otina, Sokoto, Otina, Sokoto. I be say,
hey. Hello, everybody. Hello, the people in the days I here right now. Thank you for joining me this very, very moment right now. I named Ambomum, and this one Ambomum live. Thank you for joining us, ladies and gentlemen. So hit the like and the share button if now wish that. Let us go right ahead and do it. Hit the like and the share button. Let us go. Top of the hour. We'll start the show. Let us go. Brand new music from Magasco, Sokoto, playing in the background.
Bébé fais-moi cadeau, bébé donne-moi tout vas-y, bébé be my Belinda, oh, bébé donne-moi tout vas-y, baby oh, I could love you, make you no worry, baby oh, if I give you Belena, me my gas, so baby give me that, bum bum.
Let's go, let's go, let's go. If you want to more shout you out, make sure say you drop your name inside comment section. I will do just that, ladies and gentlemen. Drop your name inside comment section. We'll shout you out. Let us go.
All right,
let us go. Let's go, let's go. Get into it. Go right into it. Right into it, ladies and gentlemen. Let us go. OD, how you doing? Thank you very much for joining us this very good afternoon right now. Thank you very much. Valentine Itare, Blessed from Get, how you doing? Thank you very much for joining us. All right, let us keep it going. Let's keep it going. And let's go back. How you doing? Thank you very much for joining us. Let's keep it going. Let's keep it going. Top of the hour. We get 3 more minutes, ladies and gentlemen. 3 more minutes to just get into some few things that I want to touch on today. Some few things as we move ahead in this very important revolution what they are up against right now. All right, let's get it going. Let's get it going. Chair Z, how you doing? Thank you very much for watching.
I love you so, bet you tell me no. Make we go my bungalow, then we do re mi fa so. Baby oh, I could love you, make you know. Hell yeah! Baby oh, if I give you Belena, me my gas, so baby give me that bum bum, give me that bum bum, baby give me that bum bum give me that bum bum.
Are you Paul? How you doing? Thank you very much for watching.
Bum bum, baby give me that bum bum, give me that bum bum. Angelina, do me a telephone. Now you don't me le fou. Ah baby, je m'en fous.
I need to apologize about something. I know make any announcement about this show on the page, so I honestly think that I did. So please do not crucify me. I don't make any kind of announcement that we'll get a show today. But again, I know we're on this keep show then sometime, so we'll make sure we'll get back in the same groove and get this going.
Baby oh, I could love you, make you no worry. Baby oh, if I give you Belena, me my gas, so baby give me that bum bum, give me that bum bum, baby give me that bum bum, give me that bum bum, baby give me that bum bum, give me that bum bum, baby give me that bum bum, give me that bum bum. Angelina, do me a telephone. Now you don't me le fou. Ah bébé je m'en fous. Ah bébé je m'en fous. Now we Otina, Sokoto, Otina, Sokoto, Otina, Sokoto, Otina.
Okay, ladies and gentlemen, Thank you very, very much for joining me this afternoon. Though I came on unannounced. Thank you very much for joining me. Again, my name is Ambomum, and this one Ambomum Live. Thank you very much for joining me this afternoon, December 11th, 2017. Okay, I will start what the show. I'll start by just asking this question. Are people in the diaspora slowing down? Are people in the diaspora slowing down? Now, question that I ask right now, because again, if I take it this a little few months back, that's just the question. Take a few months back, and I'll just make a little comment. Then I'll get into the few things I'll give a talk about. I'll take a few months back. The activity, the rate, the wavelength on which we be day on, don't kind of grind. It is kind of grinding to a slow. It don't slow down significantly. I remember from my timeline. I remember my timeline. It's a lot of information or a lot of sharing going around and things going around, and people, they be very eager to make some kind of donations and help. I'll just leave it right there, but I just want to ask whether diaspora don't slow down. Okay, ladies and gentlemen, let me just take it to this side of the story. Okay. Right now, in this very, very important revolutionary war day on top, we as a people, we as the Ambazonian people get a higher tolerance for pain. Why I talk so now? Because from every indication of everything where it happened back home, from every indication of things that are happening back home, we'll see horrendous videos. This point, why I talk on this point now, because it's one video of a very, very important person, Mr. Jomba Akoro, with 2 orphans. Very touching video. And I don't want to be the bearer of bad news or the sharer of bad news, but we as a people get to prep our mind, because we don't see this thing. We not be used to it, but we get to prep our mind and make sure we stand strong, because from the way things are looking and from the way things are going, we'll see a lot more. We'll not wish for that. I need to certainly wish for that. But we'll see a lot more of these things, because La Republic government, they continuously perpetrate this violence and just taking things left all the time. We very well know our position and how we don't position ourselves all through this struggle. For 1 year now, we don't be very, very peaceful. We never do anything. I need to talk so they do anything. When they do anything, by the way, we don't be very peaceful. But we see how repeatedly military might and guns and gunships and boats and everything, they be shipped off to Manu. Now, I want to ask something. I want to really ask this. As Manu, they defend freedom, rightfully so. What about the other counties? What about the other counties? Because repeatedly. We don't see over and over and over. Manu, Manfe, Kumba. What about the other places? Did you just sit and wait? Or what is going on? Maybe I never be in the loop or I never to get the news. What is going on with these other places? But I just want them for us as a people to just prep our minds and be very, very understanding of the situation where they're right now, because from the time this struggle started, we only see very, very crazy videos. And I assure you, or I just want them to understand, say, our tolerance for pain and seeing things and just reacting to certain things get to be some kind of high, because this situation is really, really heading down. It's really, really going somewhere, perpetrated by La Republic government. Now, I'll talk about something where I see I see this on market page. How for the post, according to the post, the post explained how they repeatedly pass messages on radio, how they need medicine for help their picking the way they die, the people picking there for East, where they die for Southern Cameroon. My next point. The way that message be phrased, or maybe not a word for word, but just passing a message and talking about your kids are dying in this region of the country, the instigate or the one put different places against each other, which we very, very well know, or all we know very, very well. Say this is not about people that for East or anything, or some person will come up from some different side. This is about us wanting to be who we are and achieving which we want to achieve them. So by that kind of messaging, by just talking about, hey, we need medication, your kids are dying in Southern Cameroon or are dying in Manfe, people of Manfe, that kind of messaging, the kind of just insinuate the fact, say, the people that from Manfe, they killed their people intentionally, so that when this were the year, they go vex and then they go pick up arms and then it go be in a civil war. Wait till the tribe talking, I say this one are just an underlining. Shaking, just shake people that anger. So me put a vex and make this thing turn into something very, very different. And by putting that on radio, just putting that on radio makes it very, very dangerous. Really, really show you, again, just adding on thousands and thousands of things the way they don't do them clearly. For sure, say they just want to ravish and kill every person where they stand on the way. And why that way I talk about our tolerance for pain and defending our land right now. Our land right now will get to be very, very, get a very, very high tolerance of pain. Now, I know if we continue without saying respect to the people of Manu, much, much more respect, because they put them down. They do it the way they get for do, for survive. The people that for Manu, this is the struggle for survivor. This is what they have to do to make sure that they live and be able to get their kids to where they're supposed to be. So major, major respect to the people of Manu. Major, major respect. I been here now say thing what on the shout and talk about here, jump up and down, left and right, talk about them all the time. With a piece of be sometime I'm crazy or something. I talk about spirituality, I talk about otomoko. You don't be report that say things that happen, mysterious things that happen. And I don't rave and shout and talk about where are all these things, there's the same from small picking, talk about them from small picking up to now. We know say these things that they happen, we know say these things that they exist. Now at the end, so the people that for man did use them. That one take my respect level from 5 or from 10, from 100 to 150, because again, we don't need talk, or I don't need talk about this same thing over and over and over. And these people don't see the need for this thing. And remember very, very well. The people where they be start this using otomoko, put it for Oyumojok. Well, I messed up the name for that place over and over and over. They put it for Oyumojok where they start with using otomoko. These people that for Manu, they don't use them now, and it's working. I believe say the reason why government go for the beg for medication. What an always kind of medication that they ask for. At the insinuate say that they ask for counter makes way go counter which way manipulate they do for their colonial soldiers. Thank you to Manu people. Thank you to all the Otomoko people that for Manu. Respect, much respect. I matter of fact, I give for show much more appreciation for this, for these people. They defend them in the physical and in the spiritual. Much respect. I don't know about you, but this is something that we have to push, since as a lot of things that come our way a lot of times. You know, when you move with the spirits, you need to just fight by yourself. You fight with, if you stand by yourself, but you get 10,000 people, they need to see them around you. I don't talk as much as we want to be Christians and believers, which is nothing wrong with. There's nothing wrong with that. But if we get for really defend ourselves and make sure so we put this thing to reality, or really make shaking and frighten the people, we get to include some kind of spirituality. Now people that they fear now for go for Manu. News what I read them for Mark Barry page say 2 soldiers are denied for go for Manu County for go fight. They take them one time, lock them. We never put these people, our people need to put that kind of fear. Put that kind of fear in the people. Use this thing we know very, very well. We know this. We know. You and I know this thing very, very well. We know we know our small brother. Don't hear about this thing from birth to right now. This thing need to go anywhere. It's there. Make the people make use of, and the people of Manu are making great use of it from the news coming back home, coming from there. I support that strategy to the fullest, because then again, I don't talk about the same thing over and over and over and over since long time ago, months back. What do you think? What do you think? Do you just want to move just shidong, or meet these people that actually really use this as they use them right now for defend themselves. What do you think? And as it is right now, back home, ladies and gentlemen, as we give much more in respect to the Manu people, as it is right now, I see the video, you and I don't know if you don't see the video, but you know, when I see the video of SDF people, them inside Parliament again, good job to that. But we need to be very, very careful with this protest what they do. Of course, it add value to which what they talk about, but we need to be very, very careful. To my knowledge or to my idea, I think so. Be very, very careful, because we don't want to meet political parties and can sway this thing to that side of things. They want on a political fight. They want on any kind of political stuff will be in the business of changing, totally scrapping everything down and building a brand new nation. Not my words, but the words of the people back home. They want to scrap everything down and build everything from the ground up. So any protest from those people or from the people of SDF, be very, 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 very welcome. Very welcome. But we need to be much, very, very careful the way we accept that kind of help from that side and things like that. Now, make I come to this point. Since I'm doing too much talking, I don't want to do too much talking today. I just want here where I think so with day right now. 304-941-5719. Just call and let me know what you think who's out there right now and which will need for do. Sure. But again, I just want to say much respect to the people of Manu and the use of Otomokwo, because I don't talk this thing up and down. I know say a lot of people they disagree with me on the use of this very, very important and century-old spirituality where we know I'm very, very well. A lot of people that go deny and act like this is not happening, or be a good source. But from all types of sources, it is helping now the people back home. It's something the proof say they help you until your enemy they run the announce for radio. Say they want a counter something of that, then use it. Use it. I was supposed to get one of my brother, and today we begin to talk about talk a little bit on religion. Why that way I did go back and forth talk about this spirituality, because I actually really believe say this is something very important. We'll give a take them very serious. Use them for good. Use them for good or helping the people. I think say this is something that we need to use. Also, we have talked, and it boiled down to one thing. Boiled down to not one thing, but it go towards the direction we don't dance around for a while now. Defending the land. I want to ask we in the diaspora, because I watch as other people they watch Dr. Choayaba his speech. And for a long while now, again, I don't want to make this about him. I need to support any person. You guys know that. For a long while now, that man don't come under all kinds of threats and all kinds of abuse and stuff. But that day, I see how much love and the likes if they get them. Is this where we are heading to right now? Is that the direction that people want to be moving to right now? Because I watch everything and I was looking at it and I was like, wow, okay. You know, from just a few weeks ago when they on, very few people they be pay attention to what to be the talk. But right now it look like the thing don't swing to that side. What do you think? What do you think? We don't go round and round, my people. We don't go round and round, and we don't come to a lot of people. Again, if you look at at just the talk from different sections. It don't kind of boil down to just defending the land. Why it be take me so long to get to this point? Or why get people them so long, or especially we in the diaspora, why we get we so long to get to this point? Not like every other thing that we are doing in every other section is not important. But why we take we long for take that time to defend or to come to the understanding that defending the land is important? I don't ask a lot of questions during this monologue. What they do? What they do right now? And also one thing we stand out to me this weekend, where it kind of just strike me in a very, very weird way. Now, I listened to again. I just mentioned the name during the start of this show. Mr. John Baakoro. I watch a video make mentions of the fact, say, correct me if I'm wrong, the interim government be infiltrated by La République. Say it isn't so, but that nothing that I get them from that broadcast. I don't know what if you don't listen to it, please pay attention to it. But it talk about how things that don't be infiltrated in the upcoming days, things that going to happen. What is the thinking about that? Wait, why he talk so? Is that something that we do not know, or I do not know? But I just no one start anything. I just think say that point kind of really rubbed me in a very crazy way. Like what is going on? Why that be mentioned? But I think say be very important for us as we move ahead and support everything. Would support them for make sure say we are walking, because again we'll be very, very surrounded by everything, by all things that be very, very steep or the hill be very, very hard for we for climb. Very, very hard. Even though we don't climb them and we don't get halfway to everything, struggling. Again, I don't make mention, so we'll get to work twice as hard as every other thing to just get our head above water. We'll get a lot of things them just directed against us. A lot of things. I know take too much time, but I'd read some few points from Mark. He posted, just post them like an hour ago. It make a very good point. Talk about some points, and therefore they way make I not really read everything, but talk about how DOs and La Republic agents still be in control of our land. What will get them? Or declare restoration for. And also one make mentions of the fact say no one nation never come in recognition to our independence restoration. What do we need to do on this front? So many questions. Again, I did go ahead that just drop questions on questions. Now, if you say these things on important things that we need to talk about, then yeah, call and make a comments. If not, we'll just keep it going. Talk about no one nation, no recognize our independence. What do we need to do to get that on a very, very, make that a priority? Right now, my people, everybody that's watching, I just want to say that from every indication or from every way, if you look at everything when it comes from back home, give me a second. Caller, give me 1 second. Just give me 1 second, please. Ambomum live. Hello? Hello?
Yeah, okay, hi.
Hey.
Hi.
Hey.
Yeah, although I come maybe 20 minutes late, so I don't know where we start, but at least I'll start from wherever. I know, sir, here you ask.
Yeah, go ahead.
Yeah, I know you ask why not, you never asked before now. I get to still remember, say, we don't always talk about that walk in the park, you understand?
Yeah.
The whole thing start, you remember the whole thing start, even you say for that Ambomum, like people, they become plenty, right? Then they start feeling like we talk the truth, right?
Yeah.
You start getting less people. We got to face reality, you understand? People that start, they want hear not just good news, right? They don't want to hear not good news. Wherever we tell the truth, either they come, I feel they say now only for your show way. If we tell the truth, sometimes some person they just come damn we call black legs. Maybe they'll come some kind better way because they allow for just can't call black legs. Right. Somewhere else they'll just call you black legs. I look at myself, I look contribute for all kind of places and left and right. So it will say not to bring opinion. Anyway, so like we got to accept the reality. The whole thing starts. If they talk, okay, they will take one for independence by lawsuit. You understand? So people they already keep on for their minds and that laws for the thing. And it's not bad for even keep on for their mind. The bad partner say they don't want another person, you understand? They don't want to hear any other thing. Like you talk about the good news.
Correct.
Nothing else. Whether me and you will talk is not a walk in a park. It enter for their 1 year, they come up for their 1 year. They no say a walk in a park when it comes to Sarun Cameroon. Any other person, if maybe they don't get difficulty, when it comes to them, they will just walk. But like with time, they don't can realize you know, at times when I know they fight for independence, when I just be stuck there, they treat when I don't realize, and I say, oh my God, we know they know how difficult they also accept reality, so they also come back for reality. Like we talk, me too, I watch part of that Dr. Jim show. He said that we say, oh, how they call them, people they come with a throat all kind hammer them. I said they come, like you talk the same with me. I just say, oh, hammer throw was them. But I was surprised. I'm like, wow, oh my God. Thank God, because if you see those people, they all work so hard, they all sacrifice so much. If they make now which kind mistake for just 10 against them, so no. Southern Cameroonians.
So be honest about anything. Which mistake that man do?
That one is right. What he do? Now, don't say not be walking in a park. He feel now people then that way they don't look. I don't say me. I like for watch politics in there. People that way they don't go. Whenever one go now, which law court they don't go for how they call it AU. So if he already know, he has done that. Dr. Kwanga don't study now. He did say, oh, he like he study now. Where he help people get the people them for freedom. So that people they already get information. So just the fact that they talk B. We just turn against them. I'm like, what is this? I'm like, I never knew Southern Cameroonians would be this way. But this struggle does show the worst side of Southern Cameroonians where they feel bully. Even if they're for ground, they will take stick, they still knock you. When a very bad thing in the year, not just fine. And then so talking about, so I don't answer that part my own way where I can talk, say why now? Their eye don't finally open. I think they say he did ignore and get information. Therefore, they get information for Ambomum, but they run away. If one talk the truth, oh, Ambomum know they lift people then up, you know they lift. This is not a war. This is a fight. We need to fight for big catechism for Catholic Church. This is a fight for independence. You want to hear now good news from morning to night, good news from morning. Therefore, you need to even fight for independence. Why even bother for fight?
Right.
So the people they're wrong because they no one hear the truth. But like I told you, don't finally start to say the Dr. Cho Ayaba, thank God they don't finally say see where they talk now too. And I tell some of those people then where they get conscience, may they apologize for it. Yes.
Okay.
Mm-hmm. All right. So anyway, another they said which one you talking? Say the recognition for it is something like recognition. Okay. Talking about nation.
Yeah. Other recognizing us.
And if you remember, you know, say me, I don't talk about that. I don't call sometimes. If now I remind you, I never ask about say who they be hidden. You understand? Hidden supporters, right? Hidden countries. You know, so I don't talk. I say why? I say whatever country declare independence, like Catalonia, they declare independence. Russia come out immediately support them. You understand? He support them immediately. That's how it work. But for we. If the phone, I didn't go online. I didn't ask say who are those hidden. Some person will answer me. And so what? Why they need for give? Why they need for talk about? Hey Jesus, who are those hidden countries? When country defend the hidden, but it didn't say would not be so hypnotized. We got to be ready for ask questions because like I ever talked the last time. So we create a tyrannic government because if you deny for ask question and the phone now say why they need ask question, not be that say people are not there they want ask question. They don't hit them, we hate them. Some people they don't object that they don't go them. So they don't hit them. The people that fix they don't want hear any money, anything, so they don't hit the people that hate them, people don't go outside. Then some of we would even try to bring up ideas, they make some they either don't want listen, some they go away. So in the end they remain ignorant. Why we not go ask who are those hidden countries? Some person go tell we say we get countries that support we they will not fit up now. We got to stand up say what? You understand? All of us maybe one person say what? Tell me those hidden countries. And if you remember, whenever I don't call, I never talk say who are those hidden countries? Well, countries there because if we not say for example, when they have to say country they support you, I say maybe the United States they. And most say anyone for United States, most of people will feel that way. They don't even work for United States. They didn't even work hard for media, senators for help them because they feel say maybe they don't really back them. I don't talk that thing. And I be the one who start with us, even their neighbor Nigeria, who they did it, but it be clear. See where the mango talk for the big clear say they so. Who knows? Now the job being that may not even drive where refugees them. So I'm not saying
my sister, we'll get to look at that one too in a different way. That one Nigerian call an account What how they call that person?
Political the president.
No, that person waiting for the consulate for Cameroon.
Or Cameroon, yeah. Anyway, for
yeah. So that one are just you know really represent anything.
Okay, you know what I talk to? I just talk now. It just take you back for that hidden. You understand that you will not know you who na just nothing say not politics. No, but I don't mean I say those are the na politics. They not still mean say right. You need to talk now say the day for our side right. That kind of why even so you hide and bet. You also if you hide country like Nigeria, but this big country they understand one know who they who they support and who they support. So. And talking of the MPs, them, we'll be glad to say this, so at least they is saying this and that, but they disrespect them. You said after seeing a CPD and they started clap, they said, I think for me, I think they don't sing enough, they don't protest enough. I don't think they don't start their protest. I just say at a certain time they get to finally come home because it be like say CPD and they don't get some way now like just the clap. Just the club, like say the whole thing, a whole joke for them.
All right.
So it may be, I think when they come back for Christmas, maybe for their blog, them and I'll go back. Thank you.
All right, thank you.
Mm-hmm.
I'm on my live.
Hello.
Yes, I'm on my live.
Yeah, is this Ambomum live?
Yes, speaking.
Okay. I would like to participate in the program online live on Facebook.
Sure. You are on the show right now, sir.
Okay. Hi, Ambomum. How's it going?
I'm doing okay. How you doing?
Very well, thank you. So I would like to begin by commending your efforts in the struggle. We've protested before in New York, D.C., and so all of that. I really appreciate your sacrifices.
Oh, thank you.
I think moving forward, I just want to say, if you can help with moderating the time allotment for speakers, that will enable many people to participate. Right.
Yeah, of course.
Okay, so having said that, I'm sorry I didn't even introduce myself. My name is Bob, and I'm calling from Minnesota.
Okay.
So I would like to say that our struggle has gone past the stage of bickering or finger pointing.
Yeah.
You know, I agree with the previous caller on many points, but I would like to reiterate the fact that, like she said, we are in a fight. It's a revolution.
Mm-hmm.
And I am calling on all of our leaders to have an exemplary leader they are following, you know, whose system produced results in their era, and we are replicating in our era to get the same results or even better, you know, whether we have the same equipment that they had or not. Like in the case where we have an interim government right now, I fear and I worry that with all the rumors and all whatnot threats that are coming from La Republique, and we are reading here and they're saying, oh, people are going to be coming into Nigeria from the north and so on and so forth. But my question is, you know, with our government, we saw when Cuba supported South Africa.
Yes.
We need a government to support our movement. We need a government to support our interim government. And if our interim government has not lobbied to that extent, then they need to double up their speed on whatever they are doing. We applaud their sacrifices too. They abandon everything else that they are doing, and they have dedicated their time, resources, and energy to see that the errors of our forefathers is not repeated in our generation, in our era. I am very
correct.
very
correct.
I'm very pleased with the fact that we have a young, energetic president or interim president in the person of Mr. Ayok Tabe, because that is a difference already in his politicking, in his system of democracy and his way of reasoning. I think it's a lot of difference with a government where the head of the government is already in his 80s and upper 90s, where he's redundant and he's relying on other people that are in the upper 70s to give him advices. However, we cannot mix diplomacy and armed struggle together. We all know that. We will not fall or finger point through Ayaba for not doing this or having said that. Look, nobody is perfect. Nobody has ever fought a revolution before where we say, okay, they are coming here with all those experiences from the past to come and do it differently now. We are all
Hold on, brother, hold on.
Uh-huh.
But there are very, very good examples around that you can use to get to where you are going to, right?
Fair enough, they are very good examples. But the point is, you know, we as individuals, we have to understand that when you're charged with the responsibility, it is your call. It's not the call of the people that surround you. Sometimes it's difficult. Those people around you can give you ideas and opinions and suggestions, but then it is you who makes that final call. And when it fails, you are the person who is going to be brought to book. That's why many people are calling on to Joe Ayaba and pointing fingers. But where I'm trying to get to is the fact that there should be some level of leniency in our collective effort. And there should also be some level of willingness to accept and integrate opinions in our defense forces and the leaders.
Very correct.
Right. So, I personally, I did not appreciate Cho Ayaba, the video, one of the videos where he released, where he went down to the boots on the ground area and showed the people he's dealing with. Okay. I was concerned for the safety of those people and their family members. Because we all know, we're all becoming targets. Hold on. There are different strategies that people go with. Go ahead.
Hold on right there. Let me say something, okay? I understand and I totally agree with what you said, and on that part of just releasing those videos and things like that. But on the part of putting people in danger, remember very well, these people are already in danger, in all types of danger right in front of them. And there is a video, if I don't know if you've seen it, but there's a video of these guys back home somewhere, showing their faces. I was stunned when I saw this video, showing their faces, saying their names, and saying how they need help in doing things. I don't know if you've seen that. Have you seen this video I'm talking about? They're in, I think they're in Cuba or something like that.
Right. So yeah. This is the thing. This is the thing where I think we need to improve in our struggle. Like we all know, it's a revolution. We need a leader. We need the commander of the armed force to take full control. It's like if I know somebody that is going to be resourceful, then we make a reference. We need to initiate these people into the struggle so that they don't have to expose themselves even before. Because this is the point. You and I, we are here talking on the thing. We don't know the day that Republic would have categorized us as terrorists and not to go after our family.
We are already terrorists. We are already that.
This is what I'm saying. We are already terrorists. But there is terrorists among terrorists. There's different degrees of terrorism. And you and I know that the level at which Ayoktabe is being seen as a terrorist before La Republic is not as bad as you and I that are talking
Right.
here.
That's correct.
So that's what I'm trying to say, that it's the same thing with our boys that are going to expose themselves out of their eagerness to make a difference. The passion is burning. We need somebody to control this passion. We need somebody to guide it.
Correct.
And this is where I expect people like Cho Ayaba and Cole Akwanga to come into picture. And even with the other people they are working with on the ground, when you see these people and identify them, hit them, touch bases with them before they do something out of ignorance.
Right.
And then it jeopardizes everything that we are all struggling to accomplish.
Very great point, my brother. Very well. Thank you very, very much, my brother. Thank you.
I appreciate your efforts, bro, and I appreciate everybody, the participants and the listeners. We all should get at the level of sitting and being inactive and question and bring our leaders down to accountability. We are not accusing them, but we are asking them to be more responsible in their behaviors and in the way they go things. So that way we can see through them and give them more credibility, and then we find when they are unable to explain certain things to us, and like we do in the primary school days, fill in the blank spaces. So we cannot fill in the blank. Don't have a latitude of answers that has been given to us. You know, so if I know that you are a credible person, in the past you have proven to be a credible leader. If there's something that I realize your fingers are pressed on it, I'm not going to keep pressing on that one thing out of the 100 things that you've done that are right.
Right.
You know? So I'm calling on all Amazonians, wherever we are, let us become thinkers. Let us push ourselves beyond comfort zone. Because like you said, we are all terrorists already. You know, there's no other way I can articulate it. We are going to only push this revolution to the next phase when we all personalize the struggle. I'm not waiting for my mom or my sister before I'm going to personalize the struggle. I'm personalizing it because it's already at my door. It's just waiting to hit me anytime.
Right. All right. Thank you very much, my brother.
So thank you very much.
All right. Thank you.
Okay.
All right. Ambomum Live. Hello.
Hello?
Yes, Ambomum Live. Hello.
Is that Ambomum Live?
Yes, this is Ambomum Live. And don't watch the device, just talk on the phone, please.
Yes, this is from Germany.
Say that again. You were kind of breaking out.
I said this is Ebai. I'm calling from Germany.
Oh, okay. Go right ahead, sir.
Yes, I'm glad to be on the show. Thank you for having.
You're going in and out, and you sound really, really low. Can you be audible a little bit? And if maybe it's network problems, can you just move around and so we can hear you?
Yes, my.
Hello.
Yeah,
it's breaking really, really bad.
Just try.
Yeah, just
try. Okay.
Yeah, try for call back again. All right. 304-941-5719. Gentlemen, very very, very great points made by you people. Ambomum Live.
Yeah, Ambomum.
Yes.
Yeah, I don't know. Did you hear me?
I hear you loud and clear.
Yeah, I don't know. It's me calling from Florida.
Okay.
Yeah, I just want to touch base and then just make just observations on the way going forward, because we are in Manu is actually a microcosm of the bigger problem. Like, we are facing extinction. We are under attack. We are being attacked by people who want to wipe us from the face of the earth.
Mm-hmm.
So, and Manu is us. You can't draw a line between our territory. You can pick and choose, And the rest of the territory, the rest of the people should understand that we have to devise a way, like what happened in 1961 when sovereignty was not handed to us, but handed to another power, like the Francophones. These were people who were in disguise. We didn't really know who these people were. Foncha was there smiling, thinking that independence has been handed over to our brothers, in quotes, and then we'll work together to have a united country and all that. We've been contributing, and now they're getting the money that we contribute towards the army, the taxes they collect from us, the oil they sell, the bioweapons to come and fight our people. So I understand. My understanding is like what's going on in mind is like, when they set their feet on a territory to do evil, it cannot work. And people have been so nice. We are like the Israelis. So regardless, no matter how you look at it, we are like the Israelis in Africa. We don't have an army, but God is fighting for us. Because it's a mystery that what's going on. These people are just like, they realize they've met their match when we don't have an army. So to my mind, I think that we should like do the things that, like take care of our refugees. The world is watching us as if we don't exist, as if we're not human beings. And our fight is just, because if it was not just, the world would have like cautioned us or told us like we're doing something wrong. But they are just quiet. They sit on the fence because there are a lot of superpowers who are depending on us or looking forward to depend on us. Like we have oil. We have a lot of oil. So I believe all of this is around oil. Like the deposit in Bakassi is just too much. The one in Sonora is not yet done. So it's like it's a little territory with a lot of potential, that there are a lot of stakeholders taking advantage of the fact that the territory does not have a sovereignty or government of its own.
Right.
So looking at the rest of the world, we don't have to depend on the rest of the world. We have to depend on ourselves. And when we push these people out, we'll be able to set up a government of our own or on our own, and thereby we'll be able to like take care of our people on our land.
All right.
So I didn't get the topic, but I just felt like just say something impromptu, because it's like looking at the topic is a struggle. So I don't really know where we're at this point. I myself was not around and all that. So I just like try to touch base. Like,
right,
hi to everyone. We are Manu. One and indivisible. Stephen Camas.
All right. Thank you.
Bye bye.
All right. I also want to say that very, very great points made. Man, my brother that called from Minnesota, whew, out of this world points. So great, right on point. But I'll take this call before I say what I want to say. I'm Ambomum live.
Yes, hello.
Yes.
Good evening. It's,
Good evening.
Bye once more from Germany.
Okay.
Thanks for having me. Yes, thanks for having me on the program. I'll just go straight to the point. You see, there are two things that are very important which we must do. One cannot exclude the other. The things you've been saying it, and I'll just emphasize on it. We need unity and we need money.
Right.
You know, I'm tired of giving 50 euros here, $20 there, 30 and 40, just dividing money and going for so many different things and not doing anything.
I was just about to talk about that, something around that point, but just finish your point. Let me not.
Yes.
Go ahead.
Yes, we have argued, we've quarreled and insulted each other. Now we have a government in place. The government has that responsibility to put his family together. It is not Ayabacho may say things, Akwanga may say things. Everybody has the right to say anything, but as the president, as the one in charge, you are the one to pull your family together. He has that pressure. He has to be the one to go out there and say, my people, come together. Let's fix this thing. Do everything it takes to put your family together. We need one big basket. Everybody dumps that money there and they have a budget. And they say, okay, for the relief, the refugees, we are giving you 10%. For defense, we are giving 80%. I'm just giving examples though.
Yeah.
Yes. So that all of us, we don't have this thing that everybody goes and makes a GoFundMe, this one makes its own. AGC cannot do it alone. ADF, they should forget. We need, for this thing, if you understand very well, we need a homeland. We are fighting about a country. So it's a multi-million-dollar project. The good news is that we can raise this money, both the people inland due to the numbers that they have on our territory and the hard currency that our people have out of the country. You put that together, we will get the millions that we need. We don't need 60,000 euro, 100,000 euro will not give us that homeland. And we need to do it continuously. So how do we do it? The trick is we have one big basket. That's why when we talk about, I don't care who leads at the end of the day, but these people should be able to sit down together and they say, let's have the money. This is what we put for defense, and that money goes there, and they buy the tools that we need. They support. You see, there is a dynamic. There is a momentum coming out of Manu.
Yeah, we
can take that territory if we have the resources. Somebody just said we depend on ourselves. Yes, I know at some point we can have some countries who come in and say, okay, I will support you because they are eyeing some resource that will come out of it. But we are not there yet. At the moment, we have to depend on ourselves. The UN will not come.
Right.
France will not come. You see, even America, when we are getting close, maybe it might become interesting to them, because if they need oil now, it's easier for them to go and see Pobia and say, oh, I need to come and tap maybe for a week or two from Bakassi, and they'll get it. We don't have any territory. So what we need is we first of all have to fight to get a place. And the dynamic is there. The people on the homeland are sacrificing a lot, are already doing it. So why are we in the diaspora quarreling and arguing? So my point, what I'm trying to drive, and I really appreciate you for also highlighting this point very much, is the fact that you, Mark Barretta, Cuckoo Blinks, and all these people who really have a platform and they are talking, please call our leaders. Let us be united. We need one government, we need one command, we need one army, and I think that God has blessed us with a nature, an environment that really makes us able to hide and hit the enemy at any time we want.
Right.
So we just need to put the resources under one basket. But if any group insists that they'll do it alone and succeed, believe me, we are not going to succeed, because no group can do it alone.
Very correct.
I think that's what I had to say. I think maybe you share my opinion, or maybe
No, of course. Very. I share everything you said. I'm on your side. Very correct. On point with everything. Thank you very much, sir.
Yeah, thanks for having me on the program.
Right.
Bye-bye.
Bye. Very on point. Okay, what I was going to say about $50, $5 here and there is the fact that we cannot. Okay, I'm going to sound so evil saying this. Tongue of English. I'll sound a little bit evil saying this, but we'll not just go ahead and wait for things. When things happen, we'll okay, let's help this, let's help this, let's help that. We'll go overstretch ourselves. Think about it. If you feel you need to donate for day, when this happen for day, this will happen for day, there's just so much of us that are conscious enough or are woke enough to understand what this means for the generations down. And we don't want to overstretch ourselves. So doing this $10 here, there, over there. We work for a certain while, but we need to build something where it has longevity. What about the people they did for jail? Never hear anything about them for a while. What about those families? The way they are people that be shot on the streets. What's happen for them? They still go through the pain. They still struggle. Those people the people that are breadwinner for the family where they did for jail, still go through the pain. They still suffer. So we need for understand, say, on this journey. Yeah, we'll try to balance out everything, but we will not be overstretch ourselves like that. I just want us to understand things like that. And one of the caller then make a very, very good point about when we start talk, because if you guys can know, there was a lot of people watching. There was a lot of people on the comment over here. But once they understand, say, would give the good and the bad and criticize and everything in between, and people start running away. We'll not get to run away from things the way it make we stronger. Truth hurts, but it makes you better. The truth about everything, it go hurt you for that moment, but it go make we better. We'll not be just customized or just listen to good things over and over and over. We forget the good and the bad and understand which world they in all the angles and all the dynamics. All. Because then again, this not will be not just an easy thing. That thing that we'll get to understand them. And we'll get a lot of odds against us. We don't talk about how we'll never get any support from any person. Right now, we do all things on our own. Like the last caller talk, yes, we'll get to start do things on our own to a certain point until some person will come meet up with for that level. That is how it's going to be, and that's how it's supposed to be. We'll not just go around ask somebody for help when you never even start the help by yourself. Now, why that way? I the support and I stand by and I talk say big shout out to the people that for Manu for do it the way they do. I'm using Otomoko too. That one a speciality way, of course, I give a salute them because I don't talk about that stuff on here over and over and over and over. People no pay me no minds and they listen because maybe we be too Christian like. We need to pay attention to that part of us. That is part of us. Just so you know. But again, right. We just as a people right now, we just get to understand. And again, I talk about building tolerance for pain. How much pain if we take them, because painful things that will come our way a lot and a lot and a lot. Galvanize ourselves. One of the callers talk about how the energy way the people that back home they get done right now, and I think this way I'll be giving a talk at some point, but the caller from Minnesota, I don't forget her name, sir, I'm sorry, but it really touched on this point about really using that energy way there right now. One of these leaders really get for connect, really connect with these people with on the energy level where they did, so that they no go take this energy to another level, or just misdirect this energy, or put them in a different place. Just make sure say it help galvanize the energy to get to where it's supposed to be. Now why that will get for be very, very open as a people. Open as a people. Be idea oriented, not just okay, nothing this for one time. I know yeah any other thing. We'll give a be very open minded. Again, we'll deal with a very, very difficult person we need to listen. So we will not be the same person we try to run away from. We will not be like, okay, the person they talk for you, or you need to give chance to other people to listen. Listen, the most successful people, or the most successful thing where any person feed do and be open-minded to different ideas, even if you need to represent way to where you believe in. You have to have a very, very open mind to a lot of things, especially when it comes to this. Because again, this is very, very important. And you don't know, and you or I don't know who is the person, or who is what, or what is what that is going to take us to where it's supposed to be. But if we follow history and understand certain things and see how certain things that work, we know say we'll get for use everything possible to get to where we want to be as a people. Because again, the people that back home don't get across a line with and no fit go back. I don't talk for this show, or I don't talk say I don't look to myself. I look from my perspective. I understand say this will never die. Because you see even small picking them, they echo that same stuff. Even a handful of small picking, they echo that same stuff. And all this picking they don't kill them, all this way they don't wait, like Republic government don't do it what they do to them. Of course, they get small brother and small sister them. In this way, they get their own way where they perceive things, and this will never ever stop until the people, I not to say we, the people get what they want. Simple understand, a simple thing this will get for understand, but the responsibility we own them as diaspora, as the people they think very well. Now for really sit down and really use our thinking minds, and for this Western world, I don't know say any person they understand the thing from a very different level and be able to get the very clean cut ideas that will implement them for work the way it's supposed to. No waste time. I just argue about ideology and which way you think say you be right. Because again, something about we be very, very prevalent with us Ambazonians. I'll just talk so with us Ambazonians. I say, and that's how I grow up. Like when you're part of say yes, that's yes, and there's no way around it. No my way or no way. We really need for be open, be very, very open. I mean, at the display place where they you see politician they go shit down, or that's the way they roll, they go shit down people they ask you question. See with other nations that when they go for places, but they ask them question and they answer and be very humble enough to answer them. Take ideas from different places. This is things that we have to learn as a people and really be very understanding, so that if we come together, we know must be under one umbrella, but we'll get for understand. Say they on the same side. Say Ambazonia is first. Say Ambazonia first. Now, why that way? Every time we get the hashtag say Ambazonia first, because we have to understand and say, first of all, before anything, before one go left, right, or jump up and down or insult each other, we want to make an advancement of Ambazonia. Now, why that way? All this they go on back and forth. We not just argue and tear things down just because we want to just argue and just insult each other, and then we'll leave them for this. We'll give argue to a point where we'll get a solution and understand, say, okay, this solution we'll get for apply them. Now, just a few things, and that I think so. We really need to talk about. I mean, again, just for recap, so the few things that we'll talk about. They talk about tolerance, pain tolerance level from everything where they go on right now. I mean, if you see the video of those two orphans, very, very touching. We just get for be able to understand, say, when things like this they go on. I know, say, a lot of we, or us Ambazonians will never be prone to some kind of violent things and certain things. And the reason why they talk about this is because again, my mommy, you see that video and she was crying uncontrollably. I know if you talk, it cried out of control. She was just crying, you know, and even see Mr. Jomba Akoro was crying in the video. I just we really need to build our tolerance for pain, because we'll see these things and me, these things not just demoralize me being like a certain motivational thing for us to really want to do something, forget this to where it's supposed to be, which is what the people back home are echoing every time. They just want to be able to express themselves and work to their self-determination and be able to achieve the Ambazonian dream. Spirituality, talk about the the people that for Manu County, our people using Otomoko. Second point that we talk about, using Otomoko, which I think say that's one of our very, very strong weapon, because they know it for this side, for Southern Cameroon, to get very, very strong Otomoko things them. I know very well, say for the northern region, will get Tondao Senam. And for the people that for Manu, they do which way they do right now until the Republic government they go on the other side, they ask for help for radio. Try to instigate some kind of civil war between the East people and the people that for the South, for our people that for Manu. So I think say that these are things that we have to look at, and also And also, we get for we the people always get for keep our heads up and always get for pay attention to every single thing what they do. Not be swayed away or just be carried away by people just wanting, because then again, we do shows that like this on social media. Of course, you'll get people them from La Republic where they will come in and just try to be able to identify them. Like Mr. Jomba Akoro talk for a video, how of course they'll infiltrate, they try to do things and just for start make us quarrel when no quarrel, no they or no nothing, no they will get for argue about. So we get to understand these things as we move ahead for this struggle. And I asked the very, very important question. I asked like so many questions on this show. Which one of my caller them take time for really answer questions. I also asked about what it take people them so long for understand, say defending the area is very, very important. What took us so long to get to that point? And also to talk about something. Just this one, just a side note. I think this is just what this is. Please just give me like 5 minutes of your. I know I don't do too much talking, but just 5 minutes. I think say all these presidents of all this country, the way their people be there for deportation camp for Libya. Okay, if we go ahead and talk about Libya and how bad the people then be and all that stuff, but we need for place the blame for whose side it's supposed for start, and it start with the presidents of all this country, the way those people then be flooded in that jail cell for. You know, during slavery or during slave period, some of African people they catch their own brother, they sell them during slavery. Now they have some all the stories they come around how other Africans they sell other Africans them for that camp. Now the primary people they get for if they want really combat this thing, this stop Libya and all that stuff. I don't think they give a start with Libya. They give a start with all the heads of states and of all this country them. I think that sanction give a start with them because now them be the primary cause for which way the people they come out, take all that risk through the deserts and all that thing just for go find some better life for some different place. I just think this is something that we have to address and make sure because one of, you know, wanting to get things twisted. But thank you guys very, very much for sitting here and hear me go back and forth and just say things over and say things everywhere. We are Ambazonians. Ambazonia always comes first. No matter which, no matter how we criticize any person, no matter how we talk about how bad that person be or just criticize some certain thing about that person, we love you. Or if I have done that, I do love you. I do just want you to see something better in what you're doing. This is what I'm about. I always want to stay on the side and look at things and just look at it from a different way and just want us to talk about it. I just think this is very important that we should do as a people so that we promote critical thinking, not just following, because the greatest thing we done kill us as African people or as Ambazonian people, not just the following, not creating. We are Amba and we are Amba people, and we have to promote that idea of thinking for self and be able to think and be able to move things or think different solutions to different things. I just want to thank you and thank all the people that participated on the show, ladies and gentlemen. Thank you very much. I will be here. I know say during the it's been a while and I've been not doing my show all the time, but I promise to be forthcoming with the show because we are trying to take this onto another level, take this platform into another level. Great things coming. Again, we are working on our website, which will be able to sell some merchandises if you want to, if you are able to make some purchase. That's what we are going to be doing. And also we are very open to make announcements for a little compensation. We'll be able to do that for you. So ladies and gentlemen, thank you very much. If you want me to show you some kind of respect, just go right ahead and put your name in the comment section and I will go right ahead and shout you out. Let us go.
Angelina, do me a belefu. Now you don't belefu.
Yes, ODOD, Ambazonia first. That's what we do here. Sango, I don't call your name. How you doing? Thank you very much for watching.
I love you so, bet you tell me no.
Playing in the background, Magasco Sokoto, and a new song. Check that out.
You know what it, baby, oh, if I give you back.
Lizette, Big Mami, how you doing? Thank you very much for watching.
Baby, give me
Ambazonia first. Make sure you talk say Ambazonia first before you if you comment so that I'll read your name and understand say you're with us. Ndiko. How you doing? Thank you very much for watching. Ambazonia first, yes. Amba Revolution. Samele Ewane Cloth. How you doing? Thank you very much. Deep Fredo, thank you very much for watching. Thank you.
Yo, I could love you, make you know what it, baby. Oh, if I give you belly, now me my gas. So baby, give me that bum bum, give me that bum bum, baby, give me that bum 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 bum, give me that bum bum bum, baby, give me that bum bum, give me that.
Yes, Lizette. Long live Ambazonia.
Give me that bum bum bum, Angelina, do me a fool. Now you don't me fool.
Chivo, are you there? Thank you very much for watching. Fali Dicap. Oh, thank you, Samele. Thank you. Diko.
Sokoto, say akonto, Sokoto, say akonto, konto.
All right. Get ready to get out of here, ladies and gentlemen. Ransom Young C, thank you very much for watching. Again, I'll go ahead and show some respect, some few more people before we get out of here. Let's go. Auntie Lee, how you there? Thank you very much.
So, baby, oh, I could love you, make you know what it, baby, oh, if I give you belly, now me my gas, so baby, give me that bum bum, give me that bum bum, baby, give me that bum 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 bum, give me that bum bum bum, baby.
Oh, of course, yeah. I haven't made mentions of that. I'm still working on that until really we're still working on the all entrepreneur like a summit. That's what we're working on. I know I haven't been saying anything about it, but we are working on it. Please believe me, that is going to happen. It's going to happen.
Bébé, fais-moi cadeau. Bébé, donne-moi tout, vas-y. Bébé, be my Belinda. Oh, bébé, donne-moi tout, vas-y.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, thank you for watching. My name is Ambomum, and this was Ambomum Live. Great things coming, ladies and gentlemen. Great things coming. Website and other things that I cannot say for just the fact that we don't want other people to just jump into the pattern. But our website is coming, and apparel, however you want to say it, apparels, however you want to say it. And like stuff hats and everything will be on the website, and other information and other things. Other shows are going to be on here. So, ladies and gentlemen, thank you. You mean? We have T-shirts. We will be putting that up. But again, Samele, this I'll be mentioning this on the show. So we'll make sure that we'll make a formal announcement, but I'll just be making mentions of these things over and over so that just keep you guys reminded of what is coming up. But thank you guys very, very much for watching. My name is Ambomum, and this one Ambomum live. Paul Asongani, how you did? Thank you very much. I'll see you guys tomorrow, same time, 4 p.m. 10 p.m. Amber time. Stay Amber first, and peace.
It will be.
Dang, 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 dang. It is original time. Adiala mami oh, Adiala mami yeah. Baby you dey turn my freak on. Baby you go make me turn Babylon. Chimevelo oh, Chimevelo yeah. Come on shoot a bella. Elle me dit bella. Adiala